You are physically grown and your mentality is not grown. It's just the same as you being a kid. Yeah. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Blessing and Nnamani and you are watching the Blessings channel. And in today's video, y'all, I'm talking about something that I believe that every one of you would love to hear about today. I'm talking about something that is very much important in the life of every young adult and every teenager out there. And that thing that I'm talking about is what I title misconception about puberty, growth and development. Yeah, the word puberty depicts a lot of things, and I believe that you know that puberty doesn't just end in you experiencing this thing called body physical changes. It extends to you experiencing mental growth, mental development. Now I would love to define the word puberty, growth and development for a better understanding. The word puberty simply means a process whereby some glands and parts in the human body gets activated or is being activated. Now the word development is a process by which an individual passes through a period of changes from a different level to a more matured and advanced level. While the word growth is a process whereby an individual experiences a change from a simple level to a more complex level. If you look at this word, there is only one thing that you will find out in this word, and that is change, development, the process of changing or moving from this level to another level, and that's just simply growth there. That's just simply the word puberty. So today we are not going to be looking at that physical body puberty or physical body growth. What we are going to be looking at is mental growth. Since puberty is activation of parts and glands, we are looking at activation of that mental health, activation of your mentality of the. Because when you speak to you and you are not sounding like someone that know what he's talking about, I don't think I would regard you. Because hello, I've actually passed the level. Sorry to say that. Because you are grown physically, but up here you are not grown. I'm going to be giving you tips in which you are going to put into practice for you to experience this thing called mental puberty, for you to experience this thing called mental growth, development. Remember, the only thing that is constant in this life is but change. So without wasting much of your time, let's get right into the video. And please, if you haven't subscribed, please go straight to the subscribe button, click on it, put on your post notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever a new video drops. And don't forget to like this video. If you don't like it, please just try and like it. Okay, so without wasting much of time, the first tip or the first point that I'm going to be giving you on how to help yourself to experience mental puberty is change how you think. Yeah, you should change how you think, because how you think says a lot about you. Your thinking depicts your attitude. Your thinking depicts your behavior. If you want to be rich and you are thinking like a poor man, babe, I don't think that you actually want to be rich, because you'll be acting like a poor man. Your budget will be going like that of a poor man. But you want to be rich, you have to think rich for you to be able to bring out assets that will earn you money tomorrow. Changing how you think goes a long way in helping you to change how you see yourself. Because if you are the type that is always seeing yourself as a small child, like as that little girl who cannot give anything to the society, who cannot give out information that can be useful to the society at large, just sends a direct message to your brain or your thinking faculty telling it that, hey yo, I don't think you've grown, you should just keep dumb and you should just keep dead. Because I don't want to put you into practice. I don't want to activate you now. I'm still a small kid. When I reach this so age, you can be activated because your thinking is too low. So you cannot give out the right thing that you are supposed to give out. Changing how you think helps you to build self-confidence. Because if you see yourself as that strong, great woman or that strong, great man who wants to impart to her word or to his word, you will see yourself carrying yourself with confidence. Like anything that comes, you'll be like, I'm already prepared. Hello. Like I told you in the previous video, if you haven't watched it, please, I'll keep the link here. Please go and watch it. That video is 5 tips on how to improve yourself. I told you that one of them is that you should believe in the YCDI word, and that YCDI word, that you can do it word, works hand in hand with how you think. You want to be productive to yourself and to your society, and you are busy procrastinating, or you are busy looking at yourself as that little child that cannot do anything. You are just going down. But when you see yourself and tell yourself, hello, you can do it, your self-confidence is being built, and you will see your mentality changing. You will see yourself changing from thinking like that small poor child to thinking like that very rich boy. Yeah. So what do you have to do today? Change how you think so that your self-confidence and your thinking will be built and enlightened. Okay? Secondly, the second point is invest in books. Invest in books. What are the kinds of books do you invest your money in? What kind of books do you read? Are you the type that just enjoy reading Obi the village boy, Ada goes to school, Chioma and her friends, Emeka and the river? Are you that type? What happened to you reading Smart Money Woman? What happens to you reading books of Miles Moran, which teaches you on purpose, future, destiny? There are a lot of books that are out there written for this your mental growth or your mental health. The kind of books you read is a replica or the picture of what you speak or the kind of information you give out here. Invest in book, invest in reading, invest in, I know you guys, most of us will say, I'm a student, I'm already reading, blah 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 blah. Who is not a student? At least if you're not a student of the school, you should be a student of life, because you have to be learning about this life. And if you don't want to be a student of life, I don't know what you're doing again, because you're just wasting your time. I know most of us will say that we are all students, but if you're a student, what area are you improving your brain with? What kind of books are you reading? I'd not just say that you should just depend on just reading on school books. You should also move to spending your money on good novels and on good journals that can help you, that can help this mentality, that can help you to grow mentally, that can help you think like a rich, smart girl or boy, that can help you bring out assets, that can help you to come out in the crowd and speak boldly and confidently to both young and old, and pass out information that will be useful to them and to yourself. Because as you are teaching others, you are teaching yourself, and you are storing it up here. How you talk or how you respond to issues or matters depends on the kind of book you read and the kind of things that you put your focus on. Reading goes a long way in helping everyone in this world. Don't tell me that you don't like reading. Hello? I know you don't like reading. Not everybody likes reading. Not everybody incorporates reading as one of their hobbies. But there is a but there. From time to time, you should at least read. If not school books, you should read novels of wisdom. Novels written by men of understanding and men of wisdom, so that mentality can grow and you can speak like a wise man. Okay? So reading brings about discovery, and discovery helps your thinking, it helps your mindset, it keeps it activated, and it keeps it very much ready to give out informations. Okay, the third point that I'm giving you today is associate yourself with friends that can help you, or rather associate yourself with older people that are more experienced in that field you are. Yeah, see, in this life everybody teaches one another. The young teaches the old, and the old teaches the young ones. If you are to make friends with both young and old, because as you are learning from them the technological way, you are learning from the old way things were done manually. See, I don't know the kind of friends that you make. If you're my friend and I observe, hello, that you're not even adding anything to my life, that you're of no value to me, I cut you out from my life. I'm not a person of too much friends. You can call this person my friend, but that does not mean that we behave the same way. Okay, let me make this illustration. What if you find yourself in a situation whereby you needed help, and you go through all your call logs, you go through all the numbers in your SIM card, and you find out that nobody there can actually be of a good help to you? Nobody there can be an asset to you. They are all liabilities to you. They are all people that are there to make fun, to have fun with you, and lavish money with you. I'm not saying they are bad. It's good to have both introverts and extroverts as friends. But in the process of making introvert and extrovert as friends, make friends that are willing to work with you, and are willing to spend with you, and are willing to teach you and learn from you. You can make friends with old people. You ask them questions. Like as I'm a very inquisitive person. I don't care your age. If I need to know something about this, I would walk to you politely and ask you, hi, excuse me ma, excuse me sir, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on what says the time. I'll ask you questions that I want to know about this other thing. Yeah, I will ask this, and you give me response, because I know that when you teach me that, like, it has become a very good use to my brain. The kind of friends you associate yourself with determines the state of your mental health. Yeah, hello, I know you guys are confused at this stage. When you make friends with people that just love partying, people that just love enjoyment, like, you want to eat money but you don't want to work hard to make that money, your mindset is always set on just enjoyment. Your mindset is always set on just eating money, doing this and do that. You don't think about the disadvantages. Hello, that's where your mindset is built on. But if you make friends who are willing to, whose focus are on how to make money, spend a little, save, because they know that there is something called tomorrow. Save, you see, your mentality is also built and focused on, hey babe, you are the person making this money. You should know how you are spending this money, and you should save some, because you don't know the unforeseen expenses or expenditures that might come out tomorrow. You save this because of tomorrow. Everything you are doing in this life, you should always remember this word, tomorrow. Remember that there is this adage that says evil communication corrupts good manners. So my advice is to you today that I want you to make friends that will help you grow mentally, grow physically, grow financially, and otherwise. So any association that makes you feel depressed, or any association that makes you feel mentally demoralized, you should run away from such association. I'm not a subscriber of that. I'm not a fan of friendship that destroys. Finally, the final point that I have for you today is always keep yourself in an environment that keeps you motivated and keeps you lifted. Run away from environments that gives you mental disorder. Run away from environment that makes you feel down. Run away from environments where you are not accepted. run away from environments where people that are just there are people that are there to talk you down, but associate yourself with environment and people that are willing to uplift you in your down moments. Because when you are in an environment where they only talk down on you, it is that thing, that word alone is being stored up here, and it causes pressure and strain to this muscle. Because whenever you are in an environment where they always talk you down, those words send message to your mental health or your mentality, which makes it to feel down, which makes it to feel unactivated or rather dumb. So disassociate from environment that causes you pain, or that causes you destruction, or that causes you doom, or that causes you mental discomfort, and rather hang around environment or people that brings joy to your spirit and that keeps you motivated. In an environment where you are and the people there keeps you unmotivated, you will be unproductive to us and to yourself, because it is important to live a life of purpose, and one who is living a life of purpose is always productive to its generation. So for you to live a life of purpose, you should hang around environment that keeps you motivated and lifted, so that you can give out your God-given blessing or your God-given gifts. In conclusion, all I have to tell you today is you should work on becoming the best version of yourself. You should work on becoming a real asset to your generation or to your own self, and not a liability. Because when you keep your mentality unactivated or demoralized, you cannot be productive, you cannot give out anything to us or to yourself. So work with these tips that I've listed and I've given to you, and you will see your life experiencing a total turnaround and a total change. Thank you very much for watching this video. I still remain Nnamani Blessing, and you were watching the Blessings channel. Please, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to comment in the comment section so that I will know your thoughts towards this video, and any other video that you would love me to speak about. Don't forget to mention it in the comment section. Please be well, be safe, stay blessed. Until we meet again, it is goodbye from me.